we have Jaden House and Louis Kortright available for today. We'll go ahead and open right up to questions.
Jaden, how's the first week kind of started to bleed over to the second week? You know, after having an impressive start, just how do you keep it consistent? How do you keep it going week to week?
Keep doing the same things. You know, coming into practice, working as hard as we can, fixing some things that we could have did better, and then just again, one practice at a time, one game at a time.
And for you personally, I mean, I know this isn't rare or anything unexpected for you personally, but the scoring mark that you're hitting right now, just can you speak to what's led to this point? And it's impressed the fan base for sure. Have you seen that?
Same thing, really, just like working on your game, working in practice, my teammates helping me get better, and that's basically it, just going as hard as we can every day. It makes the game a lot easier.
For either of you, what do you expect tomorrow at Wagner?
Talking to you.
He said either. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Definitely going to be a battle. I feel like we're both really two tough teams. So just go out there and just try to fix some of the things that we didn't do well in the first game, and I think it'll benefit us.
Louis, what's the home crowd been like for you? You get another home game here coming up. What have you thought so far?
It's been amazing. The fan base is beautiful to see. You know, coming from a lower conference team last year, not having that much fans, and then coming here now and seeing like a good amount of fans and just like people that actually care about you. You know, when it comes from alums to just random people outside in the streets and stuff like that, is very overwhelming, and it's good for all of us because we all want to play and increase the crowd. So it's been great.
Louis, how are you doing on at point guard? You're fitting in pretty well. You're getting into the flow of things. You think you're progressing, or?
I mean, when you got somebody like him right here, that can just make your life easy. I mean, you don't really gotta do too much. It takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, and you got players like Zeke, Tyson, just Wade's coming in as a secondary guard. It's just easy, Archie doesn't make the things too hard on us, and if you just play his blueprint out, everything should fall in place for you.
The hot start in games, Jaden, specifically in the last game. What do you do pre-game that gets you hyped up, that brings you into the game? You had like 11 straight points in the first session.
Just usually start with my coaches. We all have groups for warm-ups and stuff like that. Get a good warm-up in, get some shots up. For me, I'm always just ready to play. That's the kind of person I am. Like, I take games really serious. I think that, especially this year, like for all of us, we've been taking pregame and stuff real serious because, I think people don't really think much of us right now. So I think we just come out trying to prove ourselves every game. So that's why at the start of games, we've been out to pretty good starts.
And Louis, the end of last game was something that Archie came in and kind of told us about. You guys were up 30 and then ended with 13. Has that been an emphasis in practice? What have you guys learned from that?
Yeah, we've been he's been putting us in tough situations in the end of practice and just seeing how we handling it because, last two games we was up a good amount of points and we let the team, knock it down to under 15 or 10 points. So we just been in situations trying to take, the end of practice serious and, hopefully it translates to the game now. We keep these large leads.
Let me ask you again about the guy. You've been more of a combo guard, which is really great. You can play one or two, either the scoring guard or the playmaker. Do you have a preference for one or the other? Is it What do you prefer doing?
Honestly, I love passing. I mean, once again, when you got great players around you, you know, you kind of want to find them and get their games going. And for me, I'm a very unselfish player, so you know, House scoring 11 points and Zeke scoring 20, whatever they got. I mean, I'm happy for them, so I'm very unselfish. I'd rather see them score over me. But you know, if I got to get it going, I can get it going.
When you say get it going, you mean scoring?
Yeah.
But that hasn't been your role.
Not right now. No.
Because you get so many good
Yeah.
scorers.
Great scorers. Yeah.
Any final questions for guys?
Well, I just wanted to ask about the weekend going to Mohegan. It'll be back-to-back games, so that'll be a challenge physically, stamina-wise. And the other teams are from major conferences. And it'll be your first time against, you know, conferences, I won't say higher than yours, maybe. What's your feeling about that going in against the big boys?
I mean, to be honest, we all prepare for it. We all been underdogs all our lives. You know, them big games are the ones we wait for. Those are the ones we want because we can showcase what we're really about. So those are the ones we want. And you know, like he said earlier, people doubt us a lot, and you know they don't see us as a good team. And those are the games that we show that we with the big boys. Like we part of them.
Jane, you think it's going to impact you driving to the hoop against? There'll be more bigs. There'll be more mobile bigs. It'll be when you beat your guard, your defensive player, initial player. There'll be more help. There'll be a bigger challenge. There's more bigs and bigger bigs that you'll be going against on the weekend. Does that impact you?
No.
Or you just go?
Yeah.
You don't care?
Nah.
That don't mean nothing to him.
Nah.
So we call a bulldog right here.
What do you call him?
Bulldog.
Bulldog?
He's a bully. It don't matter who's in front of him.
Yeah. That's great.
You like Bulldog?
From him, yeah. I let him get away with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I get away with a lot of things about him. So.
All right.
Well, good luck tomorrow. Good luck on the weekend.
Thank you.